So we back with another video. Today we got y'all boys with the best dribble moves in NBA 2K24, the best dribble animations. We're gonna go over everything. Dribble styles, pass styles. By the way, I probably actually will rank the pass styles. It's just not gonna be its own dedicated video. The last two ones I did, flop. So we ain't doing that. But it will happen. It just probably won't be in its own video. So just stay tuned for that. But with that being said, if you guys do want more, like the video, subscribe. I will give you guys all these things, dunks, all that. Just stay tuned. That's coming real soon. But yeah, pass down, dedicated video, probably not, but it will be within a video of it all being ranked. So yeah, but I will be giving y'all the best pass down in the game in this video. All that good stuff, the escape moves, hezzies, it don't really matter. All that's gonna be in this video. If you guys do want more, like the video, subscribe, all that good stuff out the way though. Stop into it. Let's go! Alright, next is going to be dribble animations. Now, when it comes to the dribble animations, we got to go over everything. So, dribble style, this is pretty much how you speed boost, how you move around on the floor when you're dribbling the ball in your hands. In my opinion, Pro is the best one. That's me. It's a lot of misdirection stuff you can do with this. It's the best one. At one point, Magic Johnson was the top notch. Apparently, they patched it. I've never been really dependent on Magic Johnson. We waited forever for them to drop Devin Booker. Devin Booker is good, but it ain't as good as people act like. If you're starter 3, Michael Jordan is definitely a really good one. But if you're not none of those, I think Kyrie Irving is the best one for guards. So if you're a guard, Kyrie Irving. And if you're a big, you most likely aren't getting pro. So if you're locked, you can get pro if you make it as shooting guard. I've said this in multiple build videos. But if you're big, you just kind of try to find you whatever you can, and that's just what it is. So, all right, next is the signature size up. Now, when it comes to the signature size ups, these can vary in a lot of different ways. So, for the signature size up, it's gonna be depending on what I'm going for. If I want my guard, Steve Francis, Trae Young are the two most popular, but for me, I like Derrick Rose. That's just what I say. If I want swing, it's a couple of different ones you can go about. I think you got the Jamal Murrays, the Ja Morants. Then you got the Tracy McGrady's and Dwayne Wade. Those are all really good. I'm using Jamal Murray right now, and I've been chilling with it. If you're a big, this is where it get a little interesting because also another underrated one is Jalen Suggs. I will say that, but I just don't like it because you can get ripped kind of a little easy with it. But yeah, you got Rajon Rondo if you're big. You can use Luka Doncic if you're big. I think you can also use Kawhi Leonard if you're big. And at that point, you're going to be just down to the Lukas, the Kawhis, the Rajon Rondos, the pros, the basic. And at that point, if you're big, I would just use pro, personally. Next is the regular breakdown. I think if you're a guard, this is what I say. If you're a guard or a swing, De'Aaron Fox. If you're a big, we can't even use Wemby for whatever reason on a big, and he's 7'5", so shout out to 2K. But I guess you can use Kawhi. I would just use pro. That's just what I'll say. If I can't use De'Aaron Fox, I use pro anyway, no matter what I'm on, personally. Next is the aggressive breakdown combo. For the aggressive breakdown combo, in my opinion, the best one is Kobe Bryant. If you can't use Kobe Bryant, I'm using pro. That's just what it is. Now, next is the escape moves. I've been using a couple different ones on this build, but in my opinion, the best one is Trae Young. Then you got De'Aaron Fox. Then you got Kemba Walker. Then you got the next tier of stuff where it's like KD, the Jimmy Butlers, you got the Ja Morants. You got all those that would be in that little tier. I think LaMelo Ball may be in that tier, but yeah. I think Kevin Durant is really good because you can use it on all the builds. So you can use this on a big, you can use it on a swing, you can use this on a guard. And it's really good. It's one of the best in the game. Don't get it confused. But I think Trae Young is the best one. Also, don't let me forget this. Damian Lillard and Kyrie probably are a tier under Trae Young before. Well, they're probably in the same tier as De'Aaron Fox. But yeah, I like Damian Lillard one too. If you're a dribble, Kyrie, that's the one. But I think Trae Young is the best one in the game, personally. Next is the combo moves. I'm gonna be honest, the combo moves, I think De'Aaron Fox is the best one. You can also use Stephen Curry. Stephen Curry is just a little bit faster version of De'Aaron Fox. So if you want that, if you can get that, put that on. Simple as that. Next is the crossover. In my opinion, the best one is John Wall. I don't even think there's anything else close, personally. If you're a big, I think you have to use something else. So if you're a big, I'm going to be honest. I think if I'm a big, I run Luka or Zach LaVine. It's Zach LaVine. I think I run Zach LaVine. So yeah, Zach LaVine if you're big, Ja Morant if you're a guard. Simple. Next is the behind the back. Now, I've been telling y'all for seasons, months, days, weeks, I don't know, it don't matter. I'm telling y'all all year. If you want the explosive behind the back, the best one in the game for the explosive behind the back, the escape behind the back, whatever you want to call it, Jamal Murray is the best one in the game. If you want to do the moving behind the back, the best one in the game, De'Aaron Fox. But I told y'all time after time, if you want the best the best of both worlds. I was finna say the best bang of your buck. I meant the best of both worlds. You would go DeMar DeRozan because that has a much better behind the back, moving behind the back than Jamal Murray, but it's damn near just as good of an explosive or escape behind the back as Jamal Murray. The thing is, we're moving on and going to Tyrese Halliburton. Now, is Tyrese Halliburton escape or explosive behind the back as good as DeMar DeRozan or Jamal Murray? No. But it's like a tier right under those two. I would say those two are at the top tier. They would be S tier. This would be at like A+ tier or A tier. De'Aaron Fox moving behind the back, is it better? Yes. But I would say if De'Aaron Fox is S tier, I would say Tyrese Halliburton moving behind the back is A tier. Then we would skip B tier. And then we would have DeMar DeRozan moving behind the back at C tier. So I would say that's the best bang of your buck. You're not gonna have an S tier moving behind the back. You're not gonna have an S tier escape behind the back, but you're gonna have an A tier of both, which would, in my opinion, make it an S tier behind the back in general. Because if you have De'Aaron Fox escape behind the back, that shit like a F. That's like an F tier. If you have Jamal Murray moving behind the back, that shit like an F. It's like both of those are stupid easy to get ripped, or they're just too long. Pause. But yeah, that's what I'll say. Is the moving spin? Somebody on my video said use Steve Nash. I ain't gonna lie, I don't really find myself doing a lot of spins, so this one is not the biggest deal. I'm not down on the hill of this one, but I'm gonna be honest, all these that I have are pretty solid. I got one that like fake people out. I got one that's just really fast. They all pretty good. So you can look at any of these: Kobe, Jimmy, DeMar DeRozan, Tyrese, Penny, Ja, Jamal Murray, Steve Nash, Jason Tatum, and they all pretty good. The only one I would probably say is not usable. Do not use Jason Tatum, but everything else, yeah. All right, next is the hesitation. Ja Morant is the best one in the game. If you're a guard, you a swing, it's the best one in the game. Simple as that. If you ever seen me doing a hesitation in the clip, Ja Morant. Simple as that. By far the best one. Now, if you're a big, you can't use Ja. For some reason, bigs can get Chris Paul, who is shorter than Ja, but okay. But if you're a big, I would probably say use Ant. I'm pretty sure bigs can get 76 ball handles, so I would say use Ant. No, you can't use KD. It's really hard to get KD if you can, but I'm pretty sure you can. Luka Doncic is another one. Luka's actually really good, so probably would say use Luka. If you can't get Ja Morant, I would probably say use Luka. But yeah, those are the hesitations I would personally recommend. Then the step back. Now the step back is depending on what you got. So if you're a guard, I think Stephen Curry or John Wall. If you're a swing, I'm saying Stephen Curry or Chris Paul. And if you're a big, I would personally say Vince Carter. Simple as that. Those are the ones I would say in terms of the dual moves, and it's simple as that. Then we got the triple threat styles. Triple threat style, in my opinion, the best one in the game is Michael Jordan. You have to be starter 3. I don't know what the hell 2K is. All I'm gonna say is I don't know why 2K is blocking people from getting Michael Jordan through a rep level when it's literally just triple threat style. Now triple threat is OP, but yeah. So you got Kobe, D-Book, those are 2 really good ones as well. But if MJ's S tier, these are like B or C. I ain't gonna lie. MJ just clears, in my opinion. So yeah. All right, now it's gonna be pass styles. Now, from my experience of the pass styles on this game, you got a lot you can really go over. I'm gonna be honest. I've been on my Ant build a lot more lately, and I don't have a lot really high pass or pass accuracy. But when I'm on my other builds, I'm gonna be honest. From playing the whole year, LaMelo Ball, in my opinion, is the favorite one. I think Tyrese will be right behind it. And after that, you can go with a couple different ones. I probably would say Magic. But I ain't gonna lie. Playing on my Ant build, the pass speeds and stuff like that don't seem that significantly different when you own none with a 70 pass. That's what I'll say. Now, I do plan on doing a video on pass styles, but the only reason I haven't dropped it yet is because it don't really seem necessary this year, because your pass accuracy rating, it don't affect your pass speeds nearly as much. The pass styles affect the passes, but like it's not like nothing game breaking in my opinion having the best pass style. Like it's like you got some bad ones, you got some mid ones, and then you got the two best ones that I feel like everybody know. And then you got some underrated ones. But at the same time, the pass styles just don't seem as important as it was on 23, as it was on 22. I don't remember if it was on 21, but I think it was the first time it was on 22. That's what I would say. I think if they really made pass accuracy more prominent, I think this would be a more important thing. But with that not being as prominent of a thing to affect their pass speeds, it's not that big of a deal, in my opinion. But yeah, that's gonna be the end of this video. Like I said at the intro, if y'all do want the pass styles, it's gonna be a thing. I don't know for sure if it's not gonna be in this video, but as of right now, it's trending to not be, but it's gonna be within a video already. It will probably be in the title somehow, some way, but it's just not gonna be dedicated strictly to pass styles. Even when I usually do the pass styles in the past, it's flopped. And just think about it, bro. I ain't gonna lie, it take a minute to test all this stuff, man. So you gotta understand that. So ranking them and putting it in its own video and it flopping is crazy. It's just what it is. So yeah, just stay tuned, like, subscribe, all that good stuff out the ways. Your boy Fitz, man. And I did, man.
All of my friends are dead, leave them in the cold, put them in the tundra. I go Ray Charles, how can I see her? I make her fumble. I was just a with Aaliyah, pussy in the jungle.
Tell them to bring me my money. Yeah!